You hear that noise? That click, 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 click? That's the sound the pulley makes as the casket descends. So toss in the dirt, hang up the shovels, say hi to the big sleep. 'Cause it's over. We're dead. Dying. Deadless dead.
Ridley, what are you talking about?
What would be the worst news in the world you could hear right now?
The rabbit died.
Worse. They have invited the senator back again to perform at this year's gridiron dinner.
No.
Well, what's wrong with that? Isn't that where all the political big shots put on a show for the press, right?
Sophie, you don't understand what the senator did last year. In front of all of Washington, he made a complete, utter ass of himself.
I don't know what we're worried about. His act was so bad, he'd have to be out of his mind to do it again this year.
Isn't it fantastic? I'm going to perform at the gridiron dinner again this year. They want me back.
Well, Pop, that is just great. You know, they were just telling me how talented you are. What sort of an act is it that you do?
Ventriloquism.
But maybe you want to show them how versatile you are. Try something new, something fresh with a cutting edge.
Anything, sir. I'm personally begging you to please change the act. How about flaming batons, an accordion? I think you'd be better off playing two trombones with a duck in your pants.
I can't. Ann Richards did that last year. Besides, I like my act just the way it is.
I would love to see it.
Well, I'm busy doing some other things.
Come on, Pop, do a little bit for me. I bet you're terrific.
Well, I don't.
No, come on.
Sir, we really should go over the farm subsidy bill.
The farmers can wait. I'm going to do a little bit of the opening for Sophie.
Oh, what a treat.
I need a straight chair, which I sit in, and... Oh, wait a minute. I need my dummy. Bradley, I need my dummy.
That's fine.
The roof is caving in, the money's running out, the little fish are drowning in the sea. But everything's okay, that's what they tell me. And I've got faith in the powers that be. That's right. Ooh. One day we vote them in, the next they're selling out. Something fun is going on, it seems to me. But they say good times are just around the corner, and I believe in the powers that be. Hey, you've gotta be brave in the land of the free to believe in the powers that be.
Why drive an imitation when you can drive the vehicle that originated the species? Chevy Blazer.
Tostitos, restaurant-style tortilla chips. You've never had it this good. Tostitos. This is the taste that takes you there.
Thursday, Out All Night's moving to a brand new night at an all-new time.
Baby, 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 let the love games begin.
With the B-Man, Dwayne Martin, Morris Chestnut, and Patti LaBelle, plus special guests Dionne Warwick and Gladys Knight.
Leaving on the midnight train. Yeah.
On Patti LaBelle's Out All Night at 8, 7 Central, NBC Thursday.
Now, I've got
gathered you all together here because it's crucial that we present a united front. The senator's political career cannot withstand his performing that bottomlessly stupid ventriloquist act again at the Gridiron Dinner this year. Now, also, no one person is responsible for our predicament, except perhaps Jordan.
Me? Mrs. Powers, I've done everything I can to stop him.
But couldn't you at least take him away for a weekend of official business? I mean, the way you did last weekend.
Great news, ma'am. Mimsy Bordner's maid, Chuck, just called. The senator's been invited to perform in the Gridiron Dinner again this year. Isn't that terrific? And by the by, the Bullets are beating Golden State 75-63.
Oh, this damned gridiron thing couldn't come at a worse time. I'm trying to pull things together for the family portrait. I am this close to securing the services of Joseph Gersh.
Mummy, isn't that the photographer who did the first family?
And Queen Elizabeth, and the entire royal family.
Oh, Mummy, how thrilling. I wonder what I should wear.
Well, considering the public humiliation your father's about to heap on this family, I'd wear a mask.
How do you think I feel? Last week, Sandra Day O'Connor sat me on her knee and said, "Sing Melancholy Baby, dummy."
I loved it when she did that.
All right. Now, we're all agreed. He's not going to be allowed to perform.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Well, I certainly agree.
Well, I'm certainly glad to hear that, Bradley, because you're going to be the one to tell him.
Me? No.
No. Bradley, it will be simple. Look, you just tell him that you don't want to perform. He can't do it without you.
No. Hi! Am I glad that you're all here? I've been sitting in the car, practicing in the rearview mirror, and holy Hannah, I have come up with something that'll kill him. Now, Bradley, make that little funny face that you make. You know, the one you made when I found out that you were getting T-bone steaks from the beef lobby.
Sir, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's it. That's the face. Now, you do that, and I'll do this. What do you think? Boy, tough crowd.
Bill, darling, I'm terribly sorry to tell you this, but you have a partner who feels very strongly that you should not do the act this year, and he is adamant about it. I'm sorry, but that's simply the way he feels. Isn't that right, Bradley?
Gosh. Really, Bradley?
Well, let me put it another way. Oh, please don't cry, sir. I'll be your dummy.
He's just taken leave of his senses.
Well, that's what makes him such a good dummy.
Caitlin?
Daddy, what everyone's trying to say is, your act is too embarrassing.
Well, I'm not embarrassed.
But you make a fool of yourself, and by extension, us, your loved ones. But I think you know that no matter what you do, I'll always love you, Daddy.
Not helping. Who's left? Yes, well, listen to your only grandson, the fruit of your loins.
Actually, I think what you do is kind of cool. Ouch!
Does the word travesty have any meaning at all to you? Honestly, darling, you're simply making a fool of yourself with this act.
Margaret, I'm sorry, but I think you're wrong. If there's one thing that I pride myself on, is that I do my act with dignity. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get my squirting flour out of the shop.
Yes? Yes, Mrs. Powers. Yes, I realize the senator can't do his act if his dummy has laryngitis. But I can't fake laryngitis. What do you mean, don't fake it? What do you expect me to do? Scream myself silly? Gargle with Drano? Either one? I see. Okay, Mrs. Powers. Yes, Mrs. Powers. Goodbye, Mrs. Powers. I'll see you in hell, Mrs. Powers. La 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 la. Nope. La 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 la. Nope. La 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 la. Nope.
It's going to make a lovely picture here. You'll stand like that there, please. And then we'll work out here. Like that. Young man, will you stop that, please? Now.
Sir?
Yeah?
Is there anything I can do to help? Because, well, to be honest with you, sir, I pride myself on being an amateur photographer. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but the picture I took of a corn dog won 3rd prize at the Roanoke County Fair. So, be my pleasure to assist you in any way I can.
Good. Get me a tuna and rye.
Mommy, this year I want to sit. Last year when we sent the postcards out to the constituents, the postage meter stamped my face.
No, you slump when you sit and your legs pop open.
You, the hidden one.
That would be me.
Would you move 2 inches to your right, please?
No, sure, I have to smile.
Now, Mrs. Powers,
Yes.
do you think
no,
that...
I was just thinking, if I were to hold a 3/4 profile,
Well,
or maybe something more elongated, like those fabulous shots Avdon took
I
of
don't-
Babe Paley,
the other-
something that says, if there were an American aristocracy,
Well-
it would look like this. What do you think?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Miss Gersh?
Hello.
Has anyone seen Bradley? I've got a great new bit for the show tonight, but I've got to find out if he's afraid of electricity.
Here, darling. Now, Mr. Gersh is a very, very busy man, but he's also very, very particular, so you must be patient. He's a terrible perfectionist. Lord knows how long it'll take him to find the right pose for you.
How is this, Mr. Gersh?
Perfect. You all might as well wait in the living room because I'm going to need a few minutes.
Of course, if he must
Yeah.
concentrate. Come along, everybody. Mr. Gersh needs a few moments to collect his thoughts, to compose the picture absolutely perfectly.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't he, such an artist? He needs to find his muse.
Oh, say, what do you think of this big finish for tonight? Now, you have seen acts where ventriloquists drink water and then the dummy sings. Well, listen to this. Tonight, Bradley is going to drink the water and I'm going to sing.
That's a good one.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, am I glad that you're here.
I'm sorry, Senator. I have some terrible news. Tell him.
I can't talk. Speak up, Bradley.
That's the problem, Mrs. Powers. He can't speak up. He has laryngitis.
He does. Laryngitis. Oh, darn, 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 darn.
Laryngitis? Well, we've got to do our act in a couple of hours.
I'm sorry, Senator. We're going to have to cancel.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Oh, darn, 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 darn.
Don't worry, Mummy. We can send Bradley to Dr. Schmidt. He's the best throat specialist in the country. He'll have Bradley talking in no time.
Caitlin, please. Your father's already upset about not being able to do his act.
Ah, I forgot. Dr. Schmidt died.
I'm just so sorry, sir.
Oh, that's okay. It's not your fault.
Yeah, I really feel bad for you, Grandpa.
Me too. I know how much you were looking forward to it.
Yes, I do love it. the laughter and the lights and the love that pours across those footlights. I don't get the same kick from making a political speech. But I can be standing out on the stage and I can really let my hair down. I'm no longer Bill, the stodgy senator. I'm Bill, the fun guy.
Oh, Bill, sweetie, you're still our fun guy. Now, darling, I know you're upset, but you must buck up. Remember, there's the family portrait.
Whatever.
Bill, now, come on, snap out of it. There's simply nothing to be done. You haven't got a dummy.
I could do it.
Theodore, don't tease Daddy. He's upset enough.
No. I could do it.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, I could.
Theodore?
I know how much it means to you, and I'll be the dummy.
Over my dead body.
Goodbye, old Regal. Hello, new Regal. The 1993 Buick Regal sedan. This story isn't unusual. There's a real love affair between Buick owners and their automobiles. And the latest J.D. Power & Associates initial quality study ranks Regal sedan as the best car in its price class. The great American love story belongs to Buick.
What's wrong with this Big Mac Extra Value meal? At $2.99 with fries and a Coke Classic, it's definitely not the price. Look closer. Do you see it? That sesame seed. It's upside down. I am sorry.
It's the creamiest, the dreamiest Velveeta shells and cheese.
Only one can be the creamiest, because only one is made with Velveeta cheese sauce. Definitely not a powder. The creamiest. There's only one.
Velveeta shells and cheese.
In 1972, an unwed mother was forced to give up her child. They said he'd have a better life. I'm telling you, it doesn't feel right. 18 years later, she found out they were wrong.
Please help my son.
I know, because that child was mine.
A mother's fight to save her son, a child lost forever, NBC Monday.
Theodore Van Horn, get off my husband!
No.
Caitlin, get your husband off my husband!
Theodore, get off Daddy now!
No.
Well, I think it's time we got going. Oh, yeah, we better I gotta get Bradley back to his sick bed. I'll see you all at the dinner.
Theodore, remember, the senator has a tendency to bounce his knee. Wear a cup.
Caitlin, this is your fault for not being able to manage your husband.
Me? Your husband started it.
Theodore, you better get off my knee.
Nope, we're doing the act.
I know we're doing the act, but my leg is falling asleep.
Theodore, I insist that you give up this silly puppet business, or you're out of the family picture.
Mommy, no! You can do anything else you want to Theodore, but not the family picture.
Now look, Margaret.
I don't want to hear about it. Not speaking with you.
Look at us. Ventriloquism is tearing this family apart.
Your father is tearing us apart.
Now will everyone quit blaming me? All I'm trying to do is bring a little joy to the world.
You make me laugh, Grandpa.
Pierce, darling, why don't you go out in the kitchen and have Charlotte make you a malted?
How come whenever I'm on Grandpa's side, I have to leave the room? Dare you use the family picture as blackmail. If Theodore isn't in the picture, then Pierce isn't in the picture. Get the picture?
Yes, but you won't, because now you're out of the picture.
Okay, Pierce is back in.
Too late.
But I've been in that picture since I was a baby.
Oh, Princess, now don't you worry. You're going to be in that picture. Now, Margaret, that picture means more to this family than just things that you send out to the constituents. It's a chronological symbol of loving memories.
It's beautiful, Daddy.
Oh, spare me.
Tell you, when I look back at those pictures and I see my pudgy little baby, Caitlin, or my little 13-year-old Caitlin with the braces on her teeth.
Daddy, please.
Or the 16-year-old Caitlin with a skin problem. Now look what you've done, Margaret.
You listen to me, Bill. Unless you change your mind, you're out of the picture, too.
All right, that is it. I have had it. Now, sit down.
I will
I
not.
said sit. Now, I have given in to you during our entire marriage on everything, including this ruffled shirt, which makes me look like Al Martino. Sit! Now, I wanted to build a house in the country. You wanted to buy a house in the city. We're living in the city. I wanted to have a small law practice. You wanted me to have a political career. Well, now I'm a senator. I wanted 2 children. You wanted 1. Well, okay, I had 2, but no thanks to you. Now I want to do my act tonight, and you don't want me to do my act. But you lose, Margaret, this time, and I win, because I am going to do my act tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me, Theodore and I are going to go out and do our show. And one more thing. We are going back to butter.
I'm ready. It's magic time.
Thank you, Mr. Gush.
What happened to the rest of the family?
Shut up and take the damn picture.
How was the show, ma'am?
Oh, about what I expected. Humiliating. Charlotte, I'll still think kindly of you if you seek other employers.
Don't listen to her, Charlie. The show was not that bad.
Oh, really? It was bad enough to break into Matlock with a news bulletin.
Everyone laughed at them, ridiculed them. It was horrible.
You know the part of the routine where Pop squirts water out of a flower on everybody?
Oh, showstopper, ma'am.
Yeah, well, he decided to put red wine in there because it would show up better.
You know, it did. It looked just like blood when it landed on the president-elect.
At least that's what the Secret Service guys thought.
Boy, those men move fast.
Yeah. Grandma, did you know they could hide an automatic weapon under a cummerbund?
No, I didn't, dear.
Neither did Grandpa.
Well, my little wooden friend and I killed him tonight, didn't we?
They're all dead.
Oh, yes, you were just brilliant.
Why won't you people accept the fact that we were a hit tonight?
Phone call, sir. It's Mr. Clinton.
I squirted wine all over him tonight.
Bill, we're ruined.
Well, but just wait and see what he says. Mr. President, would you mind if I put you on the speakerphone? I've got my whole team sitting right here. Thank you.
Bill, Hillary split a gut over your act, and I haven't laughed that hard since I heard Dan Quayle debate.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. President. So you didn't think that Theodore and I made fools of ourselves tonight?
Of course you did. I don't think that act'd work unless you made complete asses of yourselves.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Me too.
Bill, when we get to the White House, Hillary and I want you and your family to come over for dinner.
We'd love it.
Okay, Bill. Well, I'll have my secretary call you. So long now.
Good night.
Oh, wow, the White House! I can't believe it! And it's all due to my husband. I liked you the best.
Oh, Bill, I've been such a ninny. I owe you an apology. I completely overlooked the element of fun. Darling, dinner at the White House. Oh, how can I ever repay you?
Well, maybe next year I'll ask you to be my dummy.
I'd rather have my hair coiffed by geese.
Okay, if that's the way you feel, but I'll bet you that somebody will go to the White House with me.
Still no snow, huh? I bet I can make it snow. Have you had hot cocoa?
No.
Well, no wonder. Come on.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Mom.
Wow, look! Snow! Yeah!
Something magic always happens with Carnation Hot Cocoa.
For those of you who haven't noticed, our Big Mac Extra Value Meal is getting even bigger. Yeah, real big. See, it's just $2.99 with fries and a Coke Classic, and we think that's a pretty big deal. Oh, got a little special sauce on your nose there.
My granny's spaghetti recipe. With ordinary grated topping? Oops. Some are 1/3 fats and fillers, but Kraft is 100% grated Parmesan for 100% great taste. Granny would approve.
Pregnant with her sister's baby. And now, a tragic accident.
What about the baby? The baby's coming! Please, help her! I feel it! I gotta fish!
The episode you must see.
I don't think I can make it through this. Yes, you can.
2 lives in jeopardy.
What about the baby?
I'd say all bets are off.
Sisters' Desperate Moments, NBC tonight.
I'm Jane Pauley. This week on Dateline, sex and your kids. From commercials to soaps to Madonna mania. How's it affecting your child? And what can parents do to separate fact from fiction? Dateline NBC, Tuesday.
Now stay tuned for an all-new episode of Empty Nest.
Deadly Matrimony next Sunday on NBC.